Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Kulvinder Kaur. I hope you all are safe and doing well. Friends, I'm not a teacher or motivational speaker. Whatever I want to share with you guys is the experience of my life. My life is my best teacher who taught me a lot. That's what I want to share with you. So, we all want to be happy, isn't it? Is is there anyone who don't want happiness? Everyone wants happiness because happiness is our basic nature. Happiness is our culture. Happiness is our sanskar. If there are success and happiness, what do you want, success or happiness? Obviously you will choose happiness. Success without happiness has no meaning. Let's understand what is happiness, what is the science behind happiness, and how can we get happiness. Is it happiness to eat well? It is happiness to dress well? Is it happiness to travel or buying new things? Or money is happiness? If money is happiness, then probably no rich man would be unhappy. The part of happiness which comes out of joy, material, wealth, and comfort is the smallest part, is the most transient part. We have good meal, we are happy, and within 4 hours it's gone. We go and stay in good 5-star hotel. We feel good. Till how long? Just for a moment. All that which can give us a sense of joy, a sense of comfort, a sense of pleasure are not happiness. These are the most transient and short ways to attain happiness. On the other hand, we got delicious food and we are happy. So, my dear friends, this is not happiness, it's just pleasure. But we haven't got delicious food, only dal, rice, and loki sabji, yet we are happy. So, this is happiness. When we got expensive and beautiful clothes and jewelry, and then we are happy. It's just pleasure. When we haven't got expensive clothes and jewelry, and even then we are happy, so this is happiness. When we have expensive things like dream home and big car, and we are happy. And we don't have expensive things, and then we are happy, so this is real happiness. I'm not saying here that we never feel sad. We are human beings, not supernatural power. Many times we become sad, but with practice, we can overcome it. So today, I'm going to discuss about how can we get happiness. But before that, let's watch the story. Once a crow looked at a swan and thought, how beautiful the swan is. She had all white feathers, whereas the crow was black. The crow expressed his thoughts to the swan. The swan replied that according to her, the parrot is the most beautiful bird as it has two colors and the swan had just one. Next, the crow approached the parrot, who simply said that peacock is the most beautiful than him as it is multicolored. When the crow expressed his thoughts to the peacock replied, my dear crow, you are the luckiest bird on this planet as you are never caged. Because of my beauty, I am trapped in this cage and you are free. On hearing this, the crow thought how foolish he had been and thanked God for making him the way he was. Moral: never compare yourself to others. Be happy in what you are and what you have. What an inspirational story. The moral of the story is Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Someone's journey is none of your business. Someone's success, someone's failure is none of your business. Waste of time, waste of energy, waste of emotional well being and happiness when we compare with others. Keep your eye on your own practice. It's our life, it's our journey, it's our business. How we are doing, how we are growing, how we are stretching, how we are expanding, how we are overcoming. Someone is doing better in certain area does not make us be doing worse. Someone is doing worse than us in certain area does not make us be doing better. It's not helpful, especially in social media. Most of the time it's not true. Today, the problem with social media is we have made everybody's private life public. You are sitting at home and looking at a friend of yours having a great time in Singapore. So, the more you are focusing in Singapore and you are not going to be relish your time at home. If we shift our attention and focus from others to ourselves, trying to do my own practice and completely satisfied with what I am doing, then you realize real happiness. Second practice of happiness is live in today, be in the present. We should live in the present, but we always live in the past or in the future. When we grow up, we want to get into college. And when we are in college, rather than getting absorbed in the learning, rather than living life of college, we are thinking about is placement. When will I get the job? When we get at work, then we are thinking about is promotion. We forget to relish, enjoy, learn and grow at work. And then we say, I just need a partner. After wedding, I will settle. After setting, I'll be happy. Did you notice we are simply postponing our happiness? We all are addicted to this concept. Let the destination come, then I'll be happy. So, my dear friends, live in the present time, but it does not mean at all that we should forget our past and the future. You can you can be happy to relive your past happy memories. You can learn from your mistakes. You can stop yourself to remembering the old painful memories. You can make plans for your future. But you should enjoy your present time and be happy. To be happy, you must be involved in something or the other. The next way of happiness, which comes from the involvement in something. When you are completely involved in things that you do, that state of mind is the happiest state of mind. You may be making simple tea, you may be cooking, or you may be simply writing article, or maybe dancing or singing. Anything which you do with 100% involvement gives you a lasting happiness. A moment when we are free, we are doing nothing, it leads us towards negativity. It brings all tensions and worries and anxiety only. So, mind has to be busy in some or the other things. Happiness is feeling, happiness is emotion, and that emotion has to be kept with efforts. If you want happiness, you should handle your mind with 100% involvement. Last but not the least, and the best one is love yourself and taking care of your body. That is gonna have a huge impact on your overall happiness. This is not about getting skinny. This is not about getting stronger. This is not about looking a certain way. This is about feeling a certain way. Our body and our mind are so interconnected. This is my experience. that we cannot get actually optimal happiness and well being without moving our body every single day. We are taking things, we are absorbing emotions and energy and stuff all around us all the time. If we are not moving it through, it gets stuck and it turns into things like anxiety and depression and frustration and procrastinations. Walking around the block twice, getting a little power walk, more intense work out is great, but this is not necessary for your emotional and mental well-being. 20 minutes of mild exercise is enough. This is not the secret of happiness, but this is one of the secrets. We cannot have a healthy mind if we do not have a healthy body. There are many things we can do to keep our mind and body healthy. We can do exercise, pranayam, meditation. We can write something. We can read something. We should learn some or other thing daily because learning is the best exercise of our mind. We should take bath daily. Bath not only cleans our body but also cleans our mind. After having bath, we feel very good. Be clean, keep your surrounding clean. When your surrounding is clean, your brain works faster. In this way, we can keep ourselves happy. No one is happy 100%. Nanak dukhiya sab sansar. Happiness and sadness are the two sides of the same coin. We have to focus on happiness by all these practice. We depend on others for our happiness. Happiness comes from inside, not from outside. Happiness outside is pleasure, and inside is real happiness. If you are 100% happy, then you can help to make people happy. You can also contribute significantly to make the society happy. Don't keep happiness to yourself. Sharing will increase your happiness. It could be money, it could be efforts, it could be time, it could be knowledge. These all things give you real happiness. Today's video is a bit long, so let's stop here. If you like this video, so please like, share and subscribe. We'll meet soon with the new topic. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.